Showed up. Take a point.
Yay!
Oh, you have the list?
No.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
again?
she's on top
Still.
of this. Joe. Our printer's broken, so I actually couldn't.
Oh. That was really annoying.
Acting out your nature. This was a fun session, so we don't get a whole lot of XP. I'm still happy about it. Yep, you impose your will upon people.
And also that second part.
Yeah, you definitely did that.
Hi.
I stole things.
You
And then I
did.
felt really bad about it.
You did.
But I still got to leave with them.
Caregiver.
Yep.
You were so concerned.
I am watching.
Traditionalist.
That was weird.
Take the drink, you little
A
bitch.
couple
It felt like my
times.
phone was falling.
You're probably
So
going
you
to get
successfully
angry.
stunted
think
your
it was
heritage into play without it being a joke.
Yeah.
Look at me go.
You're probably going to get angry mama next time we meet.
She won't be mad at you. She'll be mad at her.
I
And I know
wonder-
you're gonna make me wake up in a brothel.
Did you make any schemes? Plot any plots?
Covered in hookers.
Tried.
You spent 2 weeks in his camp and also in the bars talking to people.
Until blood distracted you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You are actively, everywhere you go, you are actively trying to,
Assimilate.
yeah, like, hey, I'm here, so, whoop.
Bravo.
Did you charge headlong into anything?
Once we made plans, I just started going.
He charged
Or
headlong into his
some-
own gig.
That's true.
That's true too.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take a point. Because the fact that he had a plan to get to Whitewall was irrelevant. You were like, alright, we're leaving.
Yep.
Right,
Yeah,
we're
let's do
leaving.
it. We're going.
Exceptional? Anybody?
I think so.
Filling cased purpose.
Yes.
Circle.
You did consecrate a circle today.
Did.
Everybody, just remember, that's how the session started, with consecration of a circle. And
Yeah.
in a drunken stone stupor.
Yep.
Circle or nah.
Like you usually do.
That's quote of the session.
Zenith?
I helped consecrate a circle.
Yeah.
Fact.
He was the one that brought it
He
together.
facilitated it.
Monstrosity?
I don't think so.
Blood man.
Oh, yeah, there was some that.
You were like so not about it until we brought up like animal blood. Then you were like, "Hey guys, what you doing?"
Take this and
Which, by the way, you're waking up in from a drunken stupor because you took a bottle by yourself. And that stuff was, again, 180 proof. So, shite. 90% alcohol.
Don,
Did you fight things?
I protected the entire bar from myself.
It's true.
That's a good point.
He specifically did.
I think that's character development.
No, it's not going to
He fought against his urge.
Urges.
Knowing when and when not to fight could be a Don Case thing, too.
It's totally.
Okay.
They know all about the combats. They
The
would
circle
know.
is defending you enough that
I'll
You're
take
welcome.
it's kind of a zenithy thing, but they kind of step on each other's toes a lot
They do.
on purpose. So I'm gonna give it to you.
Awesome.
They're both leaders of the circle.
Yeah,
different
they're both leaders, and they both try to protect.
Yeah.
Just one by hitting things, the other one by getting hit. But shortly after, they also do the opposite thing of that.
Right.
I ferried the circle to Whitewall.
I'm also pretty sure that you just went out to like deal with the wild hunt by yourself.
No, I went to go introduce us to the Syndics
Okay.
while stoned out of my fucking mind.
Yep, this is going to be great.
I don't think anybody else would have wanted to do that.
That's a fact.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I love it. Do you have any larceny charms to help breaking into things yet, or just your
I have the excellency.
excellency? Okay,
That'll help enough.
you're drunk enough.
Twilight. I medicated my friends.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I mean, this is technically a limit break, but
I was specifically trying not to be
It's
drunk anymore.
not.
and
It's
she
not a
helped.
limit.
but
Well,
but you're playing all of it and enjoying every second of it. So go ahead.
You're playing drug dealer really well.
This
hey, Bastion,
character-
take.
Carmine, not Rhapsody. Carmine is the only sober character I have ever played in Exalted in my life.
So, of course, you had to have a throwback that was
Correct.
drug hedonist.
Oh boy.
I expected a little bit more seduction.
We're getting there.
She was touching my face. It was weird.
That just happened.
She's been out of practice, even though it's someone else that took over.
Intimacies.
I ate food. Did I eat food? I drank foamy water.
Yes,
Okay.
so I know. I have a pretty good handle of your intimacies, and yes, you were like, no, this place in here, this is fuck this.
I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna do the thing. I don't want to do the thing. God no.
you did enjoy a new culinary adventure.
Yes, I did.
Something that you specifically had never done before.
Dirty
That I
water.
remember.
Dirty water.
You
Okay. Excellent. Even better.
This was the first time you had ever done any illicit substances, and you did. You turned it up to 11.
You went
Oh,
balls to the wall on that.
Bean.
The only one that I can think of is protection for my men. It's a minor, and the only thing I really did for that was getting more medical supplies for future stuff. And it was,
I mean, it's a minor intimacy that you acted on minorly,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that to you
counts.
because you did actually come up with a plan and go out of your way to restock your men specifically for them because you don't care about healing yourself because you can do it by yourself. I almost want to take that point away because you then abandoned them to walk to Whitewall by themselves 800 miles.
Yeah. They're used
Well,
to
they
it.
have medical supplies
It's
now.
gonna
They'll
take
be
them like 10
fine.
days.
That's fine.
He's having another missy fit.
I'm not having it.
Training specifically to get territory,
Days. To walk
gaining and
80
manipulation
miles
charms.
a day?
Standing army
gaining
force
new
march.
forms, and
That still sounds.
So which intimacy are you
100
trying to play off of that isn't your defining?
miles.
Yeah, and you said 10
10 days.
the gaining territory is one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Dig in.
And then I also have lust for gaining new forms, and
Yeah.
then I touched upon
80
Debt to
times
other
10
witches.
is 800. You
Yeah.
have to travel 80 miles a day.
That's fine.
Walking.
Where did you touch that?
when we were
We
talking
do
about the necromancy
26.2.
stuff.
It's
Oh,
going
right.
to take us
Yep.
9 hours.
You intimacies.
So, I was fine with this guard, and then he said stuff about motherfuckers, and people almost got killed, because...
Technically,
Is
at
your
least
mom your
at least,
ancestor?
at least half of your ancestors were motherfuckers.
It's true.
This is true,
That is true.
but it was still the perception
Is
of...
your mother an ancestor?
Technically, yes. aren't
It's still
they?
the perception of they were insulting my ancestors.
I mean,
and
you
was gonna
came
go.
from your ancestors.
But I think ancestors is further
Is it?
separated.
I would say
But
so.
the perception was still that they were dishonoring my ancestors and someone was about to get punted through a wall.
He still was acting upon intimacy, even if it wasn't correct.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and actually, you were putting up a fight against your own circle to try and punch said. He was a bartender. He wasn't even a guard. He worked
True.
there.
Also, I was going to say,
The handed down rope of togetherness.
He was so upset about
I've also
that.
got following tribe
Yep.
traditions. So,
Go ahead and take it.
No, we need the rope, guys. We need it.
We need to get it back. Steal it back.
I need to get it back from Saul.
Pursuing solutions to fixing the Shadowland. Or Shadowlands.
That'll do it.
That's one of your intimacies?
I did it when I sanctified the oath with him.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, at the end of this, you guys are going to be able to add those new oaths as intimacies. Which there's only 2, which is weird because our last circle had like 7.
Yep.
There needed to be a lot for that one.
Everyone was fidgety about it.
I also made a requirement for it to work.
Yeah.
Character development. Because I don't think anybody's going for exceptional intimacy, right?
No.
I touched on like a ton of them.
For what? Yeah,
Character
you did. Yeah, you actually got to play a lot of your intimacies out. Yeah, go ahead and take exceptional. That's another point. Was there any other exceptional? Okay. Character development. Who did we learn things about and why? Who wants to go first?
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah, hello.
So sometimes when I'm
Rhapsody.
around liquor, I kind of like
To drink it.
I have a personality shift where I turn into somebody who thinks that drinking 9 drinks is for pussies. And if you're not drinking at least 10 or doing like the most intense drug in the land of Exalted, you're not having a good time.
So here's a question.
Shoot.
When you
Benn.
did the freaking 9 drinks, were you still like stone cold sober? Like, are you that acclimated to drinking?
The thing is, and I'm not 100% sure how this works technically, Carmine could not handle that. Rhapsody is her first age persona, and she had her name, like her actual name associated with her family.
Trusting.
That's the name they gave her because like that was what she did. Like she partied all of the time,
Okay.
and it was never a problem.
So she'd be able to handle it probably easily.
Rhapsody would, yes. But when Carmine wakes up tomorrow, she's
Carmine's
gonna be
body
dying.
was drunk, but Rhapsody's like consciousness was perfectly sober.
Oh, that's awful then.
Or Rhapsody may have been using charms that Carmine doesn't have.
Correct.
That's what I thought originally, but the second one's
But then when
worse.
Rhapsody succeeded,
Yep.
the
They're
effects of all
technically
those
both
charms were
Twilight
released.
Case, so she would have those medicine charms. Carmine does not.
Would you use them?
So
Oh, yeah.
character development.
Is that 1 or 2?
I intentionally talked about things that made me sad for the betterment of the circle.
Yeah,
Sure
that
did.
happen.
When I'm not being like overly passionate about something and emotional and just like angry, I'm actually rather helpful. Offered some things with him, made a path in the snow. for
Right,
these
and
guys.
even if you weren't doing it out of consideration, it was still like something that I perceived as being considerate. So,
It was nice.
So now we've got the
People are
wrong
starting-
impression of you.
People are starting to learn that they can ask you for things and rely on you.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
and even if you're a butthole about it, you're probably still doing
I may still give a
Even if you're a
Vegeta-like
butthole about
answer, but
Extremely reluctant to make promises.
Yes.
That was
Super
weird.
reluctant. It was great. I
And it
love
wasn't even like shady. You were just like, yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, like you didn't try to dance around it or nothing. You're like, yeah, I'd
Yeah,
rather
no,
not
thank
make
you.
any
I think I'm
violent
outie.
contact.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
That's fine. Like you guys, feel free. I will watch, but
I will not interrupt.
I'll even hang out with you guys after. But
So the carefree, happy-go-lucky, simple man over there went, "Oh, hey, we're going to a bar with this stuff. Why don't we all do the thing and do all the things?" Then
Let's set liquor on fire and drink it.
He's
On
looping us
fire.
into his traditions.
That too.
he's adopting you guys into his tribe.
also true.
That.
Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Like,
Also, do you like the name that I came up with?
yes.
I didn't catch it.
Schwarzwasser.
What does that mean?
It's just German for black water.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's why I added blood to it.
Okay. I thought you were just being weird.
black pudding.
No, Schwarz is black,
Okay, good to know.
and Wasser is water.
Today I learned.
Just German. A lot of German words just sound similar to what we do, because English is a Germanic language.
It true.
To a degree. It was just worse.
There's a few degrees of separation there, but it's Shane.
I used to live at the Charlatan and spend quite a few time there. And
Yeah, he liked to hang out in brothels.
Yeah, and when one of the high-named brothel hotels were mentioned, I'm like, fuck that place owned by the guild.
I believe you. I think you mentioned that you worked for the guild. I think that came out of your mouth.
I
Something like
did.
that did.
I don't know if I said that.
I think you
specifically.
said back when I was
Back when you were an intern.
back when you were an intern.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
the guild.
I
That's
did
what
say
you
that.
said.
You used to
Yep.
spend time here.
Yep, that did happen.
Yep.
He has former guild contacts. Former.
Yep. I seem to be better about it slightly.
We could get along great about that.
All right, everybody. That was 2 points, by the way. Character development. Stunting. Who didn't stunt? Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think everyone.
I
did.
got a die.
There you go. All right.
Didn't get it too bad.
Technically, I didn't receive dice or anything.
You would have gotten a 2-die though, like if we're being real about
Dude,
it.
how many dice did you take in stunt against us?
2. Actually,
That counts.
Each of you.
Yeah.
That counts.
Yes, yes, it actually does.
So we all get stunting and then there's the separately.
Dennis, did you have any 2-die stunts? So everybody but Dennis take a second point. All right,
Did I
'cause
get
Ben,
a
you had a 2-die stunt.
I honestly can't remember rolling much, but
I
everything
think
I
that
did.
the carving the path through the snow would have counted
Yep.
as 2 dice stunt because you described your environment.
Okay.
Yep, and you changed the
Um,
environment. Yes.
I don't think I did 2 dice.
I would have given you one for how you fucking like out of the crowd as soon as there was blood in the air.
Right.
Actually, yeah,
Shark
no,
eyes.
like, because your pupils dilated and everything. Like, you were all about it.
And I think I would
That was
give you
cool.
one for
That was
the
cool.
whole Mahjong game and like the weird fucking butter tea situation.
Pelican.
That was
Pelican butter.
GM.
No, but, like,
the
I
Mahjong
mean-
thing was
made,
me.
Yeah,
well, I made the Mahjong game.
and he made the tea, but you edited everything else.
Yeah,
So
but-
you're the
okay.
one that made yourself familiar with the land that you're in.
Yeah.
Right.
The butter was you.
Pelican butter. Stupid thing.
Pelican butter.
Look,
Oh yeah, no.
you even make
the
butter for
entire
pelicans?
Table, the entire table thought you, in that moment, they were convinced that you were Fae, because you asked for something that cannot create butter, and something that doesn't live anywhere near here.
Yeah. That's pretty fair. Like,
Like,
I knew what I was getting myself into.
like the moment you said that, every single one of them was ready to call the guard and have you summarily executed.
Man, that would have been a great time.
That would have been.
I'll just give them quat too, it's fine.
Give everybody quiet.
Everybody's
What? Guards are here to pick a fight?
Woo!
What?
You got a couple of drunk high exalts.
Inventive ideas.
Just inventive?
Inventive. We'll start there.
Okay.
Cloud sled.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
I like the dog sled parrot. Like that was.
I actually thought I was gonna have to get dogs or horses or something like that. I did not expect the cloud.
So we won't agree to all the terms for the circle. Why don't we keep it to its basest elements, then still have our oaths from there that are not magically binding?
Was that your idea?
Yeah, I think you were the one that like
I'm just
started
trying to
that.
pin it down.
I think you were. I think
Maybe.
you came up with it, and then we all kind of like edited
Deliberated
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that was your idea.
You said it first.
Okay, go ahead.
You
Because-
said first.
I also said
I'm
it
saying it right
hardest.
now. A simple oath for a circle binding. That's inventive.
Yep.
Fact.
I had a few, so if one doesn't get it, I got a couple I can argue for. But first
Plowing the
one,
fields.
Start from the best one so I can just say yes.
well, the first thing was coming when we made it to the city. I came up with a plan of how we should proceed until the guard came down and actually talked to us about what's going on.
What was the plan?
That we should get to an inn, set up as a base of operations for our stay, go around town, find a tavern that we can go and talk to locals.
I'm gonna give it to you because you fell right back on like your mercenary roots.
Okay.
I would have given it to you for actually asking me to do something for you when you know that I'm the least likely to do something for you.
That is inventive and unique.
Anybody else inventive ideas?
I'll try. If not, I have some unique ideas. But the way I was trying to look for him, because it was the first place I think you'd be most likely to be. The second place you'd be most likely to
I
be.
did
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I did like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
To the library.
It was
And
actually
the library.
it was kind of funny because I like while you were like thinking about that, I was like role playing with the spider.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't know that though.
I don't know.
That would have been metagaming.
You gotta leave. Okay. I'm a spider now.
That's the only
I
reason
am
I told him
spider.
to leave.
He gets to come back for 2 weeks every season.
I know, so that he can make that sweet ass web again, and then I can hang out in it.
Dude, free hammock.
Exactly. I'm gonna start making hammocks out of spider webs.
Bear in mind, like he pretty much dominated like that entire area because you gave him 2 weeks of not bothering him, and he had nothing else to do.
Just gonna have to do it again next season.
Made,
Is-
made a big net in between two towers.
Basically,